All praises due to the Most High family. We still talking football. I had to catch up on some of the games from Sunday. I couldn't get to them all yesterday. Quick disclaimer, if you've been watching, then you already know. Look, my schedule does not allow for me to watch these games live, obviously. That's why I'm talking about this game 2 days after it happened. But I watch the highlights, I check the box score, and I give you my perspective. And if you disagree or agree, then you tap into the comments. Let's talk about this Cowboys-Giants game. And look, spoiler alert, you Cowboys fans gonna be mad at me. All right, so let's talk about it, man. Was this game entertaining? Yes. Are these two good football teams? No. I mean, there's some good players. There were some good players on that field, man. Dak, is no scrub. He's not my quarterback. I mean, he's better than my team's quarterback, but am I building a team around Dak? No. Is he a scrub? No. So Dak had a good game. I mean, Dak had a good game. I'm glad CeeDee Lamb is making up for those drop passes earlier. In the first game. So I'm glad to see CeeDee Lamb bounce back. Was it? Yeah. Dang, I don't know his name. Cowboys fans, let me know the name. But number 9 had a good game. As I don't know if he's y'all's go-to. I don't know if he's y'all's regular second option, but he played like it today. He had a good game too. Now, Russell Wilson also had a good game, but that's my whole thing about this game. Like, it was a lot of offense. So this is my bottom line. This is what I'm getting at. This is how I know these teams are not good. Either these two teams are some of the best offenses in the league, which I don't think any of us really think that the Giants or Cowboys have a top 5 offense. Or this was really bad defense from both teams. And I'm leaning towards it was really bad defense. So that's why it was so entertaining. I mean, of course, the fourth quarter and the overtime was full of drama. And there were some defensive plays made. But these are not good defenses. And so the offensive numbers were inflated. CeeDee Lamb, number 9 for the Cowboys, good games. Man, you know what? The running backs had good games, which is why I feel like, I played running back. So it would have been a less entertaining game, maybe, for y'all. But either one of these teams, Scatterboo and I don't know the Cowboys' names. These are not teams I usually watch too much. But both teams' running games were actually solid this game. So either one of these teams could have taken control, particularly in the fourth quarter, and could have just ran the ball more and taken more control of the game. Because me personally, 50 pass attempts, and I know there was overtime, so the stats are a little bit higher than normal. Like the Cowboys ran 80 plays. But 50 pass attempts for your quarterback is just way too much if you're asking me. Running back bias. What else I want to say? Russell Wilson had a good game. Malik Neighbors was impressive. Scatterboo had a decent game. Both running backs, the main running back for the Cowboys and Scatterboo, they both should have had more carries. But this was an offensive shootout, especially late in the game. Now, here's more proof that at least this is proof against the Cowboys defense. Y'all let Russell Wilson and the Giants convert on like a 3rd and 25? Come on now. And then to end the game, there was no defensive play. There was no defense played. Like the Giants let the Cowboys with 20 seconds left on the clock tie it up and send it into overtime for them to ultimately lose the game. And y'all was in prevent defense. Gave up like a 20-yard pass and then a long run to let the Cowboys tie the game. And then they beat y'all in overtime. The Cowboys, bro, y'all couldn't even give Dak like a good snap. Like, I know y'all seen that. I guess they cleaned it up later in the game, but early in the game, I'm looking at these shotgun snaps and I'm like, Dak is jumping for the snap. There's a lot of cleaning up that these teams got to do. Again, this was an entertaining game. I mean, it came down to the wire. It was cool to see throwback Russell Wilson. You know, it was fun to see Malik Neighbors and CeeDee Lamb be super freak athletes and jump and stretch and, you know, for the ball and run like with blazing speed. That was entertaining. But the quality of football, just in my opinion, family, was just not there. This was not. Go watch the Eagles and Chiefs game. That was some slobber knocker, old school smash mouth football. Go watch any of the Packers games and tell me. It's just, you just see it with your eyes, family. The Packers have not put up crazy points on anybody, but you just see that offense is explosive. You see that defense is dominant. Go look at the Bills. Go look at the Ravens. Like, so either we're talking about the Cowboys and Giants are on par in terms of offense with the Packers and the Ravens and the Bills, or we're talking about these defenses are pretty bad. I mean, you can't have it both ways based on what I've seen in this game. Maybe they get better in the season. This was a division game, so maybe this was like a strategic approach. I don't know. Again, there were some defensive plays made, though. There were a couple sacks in the game. You know, there were some forced punts. Shout out Paulson Adebo, former Saint, led the Giants in tackles. You know, but so, I don't know. Y'all got to let me know what y'all saw and what y'all think. I'm sure the Cowboys fans may be happy or I don't know. I don't want to put words in y'all's mouths because, you know, I'm indifferent about whoever won this game. It was an entertaining game. But I'm sure if I had to guess, if I had to put my Cowboy shoes on, y'all are happy about the game. I don't know what y'all would grade the defense and grade the offense. I'm assuming that I'm assuming it will be 95% Cowboys fans. If I'm lucky enough to get some comments and conversation around this, it will be 90 to 95% Cowboys fans talking about y'all do have a top 5 offense. I would disagree. But y'all won the game. Y'all won a division game. You know, it's a good bounce back after having, I mean, y'all played well against the Eagles. I will give y'all that. Y'all played well against the Eagles, especially after seeing the week 2 that the Eagles had. I mean, they won all defense. So y'all did put up, look, maybe y'all do have a top 5 offense. Y'all put up hella points. But to me, in this game, that week 2, we know the Eagles have a good defense. So kudos to y'all to putting up all those points on the Eagles week 1. In a loss, though. But I'm not convinced that the Giants have a good defense. And I've actually heard some people say that they do. I mean, I like Paulson Adebo. He's a former Saint. I know he's solid. But to me, just from what I've seen, family, you know, you let Russell Wilson and it was, the yards are crazy on offense. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of repeating myself here, but y'all let me know what y'all thought. Entertaining game. Might have been the most entertaining game of the week, but the quality of play, you know, the level of play for me just wasn't there. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there, family. Like, y'all tap in. Peace and love.